Yo, people, what is good? We are back with part 9. If you don't know why this one took a while, it's all wrapped up in the channel update. You can just kind of search the channel for that. I also entered a men's health fitness competition. We'll have cosplay coming out later. Honestly, I'll just try to keep most of the updates and stuff just set up for separate videos. Keep these directly for gameplay. But yeah, just check the updates if you want to know what else is coming out or if there's ever a delay. But I set up everything. We're all ready to wrap up with Kinbaith. We definitely remedied the original mistake that we made. Just rule of thumb. I know I wanted to show off the arena last time. Whenever you go into the arena, just make sure you don't bite off more than you could chew because you still have to heal everyone. And you also have to immediately get into combat the moment that you get out of the castle. So, with that being a rule of thumb, you should be just fine. And we're going to start off by making sure we take out Kinbaith. Alright, and Silver Sword. Pointing your little stick at me? That's precious, that is. I'll cave your head right in. And we do not even give you a chance, bud. Now, who should we feed this kill to? I wanna stay here, just not too far off, just to make sure everyone's good. Can Azel take that? It's more about who can use it the most. I guess we could give it to Lex. Elite is elite after all. And we get a hand axe. No. And all the way to 14. Well, all the way to 12. 1 defense, 14. I called it. Tragic. Well, whatever. We have a hand axe, so we don't have to purchase that. A point of defense, very lackluster. Alright, now for the rest of these guys. Let's start with the archers. And he definitely does really well with that steel lance. The ability to double is invaluable. Quan should be able to start doubling with the iron lance. I believe it's lighter than steel. Nah, they're the same weight. Who else should we take out? Okay, we'll place Arden here with the steel sword, and we can nuke this guy. And we'll have Noish target this guy here, and we'll have Alec back him up, just so we can take care of all of the axe fighters, or as many of them as we can. Actually, I think Quan can one-shot this guy. Perfect. And we move forward to clear the space for everyone else. Are you close to leveling? No, you're not. And we'll corner everything off with Alec. And go for the bowfighter. Leave this to Ethlyn. And we definitely want to blockade this. And I want to do some chip with Madir. We can actually place him here. Plus 20 defense. He should be fine. And I'm actually going to just take out the Axe Fighter. He does the most damage compared to the bow guys. And this guy cannot reach the castle, and we can catch up to him, no problem. Now we need to take a look at our predicament over here. We didn't actually go over Ideen last time. We'll definitely do that now. So Ideen, she is our priest, a footlocked unit. She comes with a men's staff, 50 uses. It's level C for weapon utility. So she's level 3, 28 HP, 0 strength, 13 magic, 8 skill, 9 speed, 11 luck, 1 defense, and 10 resistance. 29 avoid. So her authority is Sigurd. She does have a talk conversation with Ethlin. Her movement is 5. Funds are 5,000, and her arena level is 1, of course. She's actually a unit who can't fight because she's stave locked. We didn't experience that with Ethlin because she comes with both staves and swords, but Ideen can only clear out the arena after she promotes. So now she's has a B in staves, and then as far as her holy blood, she has Uller Holy Blood. So she's one of those units that has Holy Blood for a weapon that she can't necessarily use. That'll be explained later, but it does affect her growth rates and how it is that she performs overall. I'll go over the Holy Blood later, the moment that we get the weapons. So next, or one of the weapons anyway. So next we have Dew. He's our thief. So Dew is level 1. He has HP of 28. 3 strength, 0 magic, 6 skill, 15 speed, 12 luck, 1 defense, 0 resistance. He comes with a standard iron sword, and he has the authority of Sigurd. Movement is 6, funds are 15,000, arena level 1, and he has C in swords. Now, for his skills, he has steel. So successfully, if he hits a opponent, he can steal their gold, and funds in this game are absolutely invaluable. Next, we have Soul, and that, if it procs, he can go ahead and heal himself equal to the amount of damage that he deals. Then we have Bargain. The user gets a 50% discount at castle merchants, so essentially he can buy anything for cheap. Later, we'll come across a thing called a Prayer Sword. He definitely does really well with that on top of the Soul proc, so we make sure that we set him up with that whenever it is that he goes through the arena. He's also going to be really solid with magic swords as far as just making sure he can steal gold without being hit. But with 3 strength and 1 defense, even though he has amazing growth rates in the game, yeah, he's definitely one of those units that he gets better as you clear maps. Now, for his Holy Blood, he has none. Alright, so now we can just end our turn, and we can focus on this castle after we clear out the last of these guys. Okay, so the bow fighter goes for Madir. Perfect. Dodge. Wonderful. Both of them go for Madir, actually. It's because he's injured. We got avoidance and defense, and he should get a level from this. And strength on Madir. We will take it. And this is where we want to beeline it with Sigurd. Just make sure he stays out of the way of that other castle, because the moment that we start engaging with those guys, we have to deal with Ira, and again, Ira is a friend, or will be a friend eventually. So now as far as gold, we can have... Well, first things first, let's take out this guy. No problems here. We just really need Azel to beeline it towards promotion. And who should get the gold? Lex is doing well. Arden isn't going to need to buy much stuff. Ethlyn, actually. So, we'll send her here. And we'll have the rest of our guys do backup. Actually, we should have a conversation with Finn. No, we already took care of that last map. And we hang tight. Now, I just have to figure out who's going to be the best candidate to take on Ira. It could either be Quan or Arden. Now, we're just hoping that she doesn't proc Astra. Because if she does, we're kind of cooked. I mean, we could use Alec, but he only has 7 defense, not enough speed, and he does have a Nihil, so we'll kind of have to see there. I'm thinking about just throwing Arden in there. Sigurd is liable to kill her. Everyone else is liable to, you know, pretty much die, so we'll see how it goes. Actually, with these guys, I may actually want to get some levels on Arden, so we don't have that problem, and we can just kind of bait her out. Or she may be baited into this forest by a mounted unit. If we could do that, we're honestly really good. But everyone has to hightail it out of there, so we'll see if we can bait her. We can bait her on the road, have her pull up all the way over here, and then we'll have Sigurd target. But it has to be someone with mobility who can't die. Alright, now we're just going to move the rest of our people up here. Stave off. And we'll probably just get these levels on Quan. He seems like the best guy for the job. And we can just have everyone else support. And we wait. Successful rescue mission, and the incoming attacker should be here shortly. Alright, let's have Sigurd and Quan take care of these guys, and we can set up accordingly. We're gonna hold off on the talk conversations. I want to do the one with Azel first. I'll kind of debate off screen as to who it is that I want to give the talk conversation to. But right now, we're just gonna end our turn, and